this part is going to be talking about her background, who she was, her family, and whatnot. So, I just wanted to address again in this video how she was a martyr for not just her cause, but for everyone who was fighting white supremacy, white racist supremacists. The system and those who operate within it. Korryn Shondon Gaines was a 23-year-old woman from Randallstown, Maryland, employed as a hairstylist. Her father, Ryan Gaines, had worked as a police dispatcher, according to dispositions of Gaines' family in a 2012 civil suit. Her mother, Rhonda Dormius, age 49, is a registered nurse. She also has a 32-year-old sister and a 26-year-old brother. Gaines was wanted on a bench warrant for failing to appear in court on charges related to previous cases of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest following a March 10th traffic stop and other traffic offenses, according to Baltimore County Police. Gaines was pulled over by a police officer for driving without a license plate. Again, any Morris brothers who knows anything about this sovereignty and how it works, I ask that you, that you leave a comment in the description box. I will pin it, no matter what it is you say, because a lot of you Moors, you know more than what we know concerning sovereignty. A lot of people have seen videos here on YouTube, with people, even white people, who are, going, head to head with the police, and, the police, they end up taking them out. But if this is something that we could access, why is it that they won't allow us to operate in that which is accessible and attainable? But I don't want to touch too much on the situation itself, but I just wanted to, take this time to, just remember her life, what she could have been with her children, the type of mother that she could have been to her children, how she could have helped the black community, if she was still alive. Try not to get worked up about this. It's too emotional, man. A lot of people, not just black people, but mainly us. We tend to forget those who died for a cause. It may not seem like it was for us at the time when she died, but Korryn Gaines, Micah Johnson, and Gavin Long, they all died for the black community. Their deaths showed us, not just them, but these are the ones who fought the law back. These are those who tried to take laws out before they got took out. They went in on suicide missions. These people want to say that Korryn Gaines used her son as a shield. Mind you, they use that same excuse for the brother who they said used his pregnant girlfriend as a shield. Overstand and understand this. Police officers' kills have to be clean. A police officer's kill have to be clean. This means that they could make up any excuse that they want to make their kill look clean. It has to look on paper that this was a clean, fair kill. These people went over there with the intentions of killing this woman. If all it was a bench warrant because she didn't appear in court, why do you need real bullets? Why don't you use rubber bullets? And wouldn't it cost less to make rubber bullets than hollow points? Is that I don't know the types of bullets. I'm a novice. I'm ignorant when it comes to types of bullets, but I think that rubber bullets would actually cost a whole lot less than those that pierce skin and kill. Okay. But you know, who am I, right? So this next part is talking about the incident. I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. I was gonna, split it up, but they're all under the same. They're all under the same tab concerning the background. So, the March incident. According to police reports, Gaines was stopped for a traffic violation for having a piece of cardboard with writing on it in place of a license plate. The cardboard plate read, "Any government official who compromises this pursuit of happiness and right to travel will be held criminally responsible and fined, as this is a natural right and freedom." Think about that, man. Think about that. I'm going to read what was just on the cardboard plate. Any government official who compromises this pursuit of happiness and right to travel will be held criminally responsible and fined, as this is a natural right and freedom. Pause this video. Please pause this video and just think about that. Okay. I really need a Moorish brother or sister to talk to me about this. I'm gonna leave my my email in the description box as well. Man. Let's see. During the traffic stop, an officer reportedly threatened Gaines with a taser. Later, Gaines reportedly posted videos to Instagram and described the incident as subsequent arrest, stating that the arresting officers threatened to break her limbs and that she spent 2 days in isolation. Gaines was released with charges of disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and littering. Gaines' failure to appear in court over the traffic violation resulted in a bench warrant being served on her to her on the day of her death. Okay, I don't have a problem with what they've said here. This is basically a repeat of what I have researched myself concerning Sister Gaines. It still seems as though they are coming from a neutral point of view, just based on what facts the media put out, and they're going by statements that the family themselves and Sister Korryn Gaines made, via her social media account. This next part is called alleged lead poisoning. Here we go. Reporting in the Washington Post suggested that lead poisoning may have contributed to Gaines' reported aggressive behavior surrounding her arrest in March. I did a video, I haven't made it public just yet, called Drapetomania. And there was a white woman, who had posted who had made this post on Facebook, and she wasn't being condescending or rude or anything. She was actually speaking in defense or on the behalf of Korryn Gaines. Basically saying that Korryn Gaines didn't suffer from a mental illness, via the lead poisoning. She suffered from drapetomania. Okay, this white woman was basically saying, and if you know where the word drapetomania comes from, what she was basically saying was, this woman, this black woman, is a slave who realized that she was a slave and wanted to be free. And that's exactly why I have chosen to honor Korryn Gaines, because every black person needs to wake up and realize that they are a slave to this system. There are ways out of this system, and Korryn Gaines chose her way, a way that she thought was right. It doesn't matter what way you choose, just as long as you choose a way. Rally your people up and move them to a better position in life, not necessarily out of the hood. Look at your hood and see what you can make better in it. Start with yourself, and Korryn Gaines started with herself. She did her research by putting this cardboard license plate in her window. In 2012, Gaines filed a lawsuit in Baltimore alleging lead paint poisoning against the owners of 2 homes where she lived, which her attorney said caused her to have elevated levels of leading, leading to neurological impairments and the loss of significant IQ points. You know what they were saying, right? And I'm glad that Wikipedia worded it this way. Whoever did this at Wikipedia, thank you for the way that you worded this part in particular. Let me read that again in case you missed it. I know that you're reading along with me, but there are those who probably too stubborn to open the description box. In 2012, Gaines filed a lawsuit in Baltimore alleging lead paint poisoning against the owners of 2 homes where she lived, which her attorney said caused her to have elevated lead levels leading to neurological impairments. Her attorney said this, right? It says, elevated levels leading to neurological impairment and loss of significant IQ points. No matter what happens in your past, whenever they take you out, they are going to use that. They are going to use that against you. They are going to use that against you. A pediatrician reported, a pediatrician report included in the suit stated that Korryn had a history of problems with anger and impulsive behavior and had trouble concentrating. If that is true, how is that significant to what happened that day? Her mental illness, I don't believe that she had one. And I don't believe her, if she did have one, it didn't play a part on this day, on this particular day, August the 1st. It did not play a role in any of that situation. The report also stated that Gaines dropped out of Morgan State University when she became pregnant and was working as a hairdresser to support herself. None of that was relevant. The whole reason that Wikipedia put this here is because the media made it an issue. But none of anything that had to do with the whole, and I'm glad they worded that, the alleged lead poisoning. You see what I'm saying? Even though that she filed a suit, and her attorney said the things that he said, that case had nothing to do with what happened on August the 1st. August the 1st was not Korryn Gaines' fault. No matter how the situation went down, these people came to her for a bench warrant. A bench warrant. I want you to think about it now. This is a black woman, a beautiful black woman who is a hairdresser. Do you think, based off of her attitude with the police and the cardboard that was in her window, do you think that she was having typical black girl conversations in the beauty shop? This woman was in that beauty shop waking people up. That's what she was in there doing. And she was waking these people up on a level, not like a Farrakhan, but as a Korryn Gaines. In my mind, I see this woman doing hair, talking about Empire or Real Housewives of Atlanta, and mixing it with some knowledge. And these are the people like Korryn Gaines who are needed in our neighborhoods to help wake up our children, our babies. Especially our women. Because if women get back to playing hard to get, that's a story for another time. But if the men see that the women is on point, and then they'll get on point. If they see that these women is really serious about, living and surviving as a black person in America, I think that'll let them feel some type of way too, and they will want to get, on that route. But I'm not gonna make this video any longer than I have to. Let me know what you guys think. I really need a Moorish brother or sister to, to get on that book, man. To write a book. Let us know, about sovereignty. And if you do decide to write that book, I just ask that you put it in Korryn, in memory or in honor of Korryn Gaines, because she died for that ideology. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. Any information concerning anything that I spoke on, that I didn't mention or the Wikipedia didn't mention, just put it in the comment section, and I'll try my best to make an update video with that information included. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, check out the content on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.